Hello, everyone. Author 184 here, also known as Saint Killjoy, getting ready to play some of the Banner Saga. And I played this on PC when it first launched a few years ago, and I thought it was interesting, but it just wasn't for me at the time. And so I stopped playing it, and straight up, planofattack.biz contacted me and said, hey, we're going to have keys to the Banner Saga. And the only reason why I said, okay, send me a key was because it was planetattack.biz. So developers, good choice in choosing Plan of Attack. I've got their back. I'll pretty much do anything for them. And so that's why we're giving this a try out on the PS4. Story in the Banner Saga changes based on the choices you make. You will occasionally switch between lead and something else. I didn't read it. Oh well. Go back and pause it if you want to read. The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survived through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge Deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped: the sun. And this is made by Stoic, which I don't really know much about, if anything. I did find this was an interesting art style.
It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
So it's a nice little intro. I like the art style. It makes me think of the 80s, you know what I mean? These are some big boys. I honestly can't remember how much I played of this when it was on PC. I'm sure Steam would tell me in my library. You've arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Use R to pan around your surroundings. Zoom in and out by holding R2 or L2. Press X to continue. These portraits are the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Your allies are blue, the enemy is red. It's your turn to act. Okay, so blue background or red background on the portrait. Movement happens before the action. This ring shows your shield banger is active. The blue tiles around him show where he can move. Alright, so my shield banger. Just testing things out real quick. Some characters fill more tiles than others. Varl, who takes up 4 tiles each, while humans fill a single tile. They can have a huge impact on your strategy. Use L to choose a tile, then press X to confirm the move. Move your shield banger here Move him into attack range. Okay. Alright. Hold on. Okay, I see now. Gotcha. Enemy tiles are red and pulse if the enemy is in range to target a nearby enemy. Use left stick to select attack icon, then press X to target the enemy. Alright. You can choose to either attack the enemy's strength or break his armor. The numbers beneath each icon 2-5 show the damage you will do to that stat. Okay. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 2 strength means you'll now do 2 less damage. If strength falls to 0, the character falls from battle. Armor breaks Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by a break attack. By breaking armor, you open them up to take more damage in the future. This enemy has only 5 strength remaining. A strength attack will kill him. Use left stick and select the fist to attack strength, then press X to confirm. Alright, so that's how you choose between the two. Gotcha. He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your characters. After taking an action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy turns. Always alternate, even if you are outnumbered. Always alternate. Despite being at full strength, the chieftain will do little damage against your shieldbanger's high armor. Takes a 1. Now it's your Warhawk's turn. He appears to be out of range of these enemies, but all characters can use willpower to boost their actions. Willpower is a limited resource, so use it wisely. By moving on the gold tiles, a unit can move farther than usual at the cost of 1 willpower per gold tile. Red pulsing tiles beneath your enemy shows how close you'll have to get to be in range. Move your Warhawk into attack range using L and then X. Alright, here we go. Standard attacks only affect a single enemy, but your Warhawk has a special ability that gives him a unique advantage. Your unit menu combat options include move, ability, attack, and end turn. Use L and X to activate the purple ability icon now. Okay, so it's just like that. Gotcha. The ability descriptions appears in the tooltips below. The Warhawk's Tempest ability allows him to slam multiple enemies at once. Use to select an enemy and then confirm your choice with X. Very interesting. Alright. Oh, I got a trophy that easily, huh? That made quick work of the chieftain's bodyguards. When there is only 1 enemy left, players enter pillage mode. During pillage, each character moves in order and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. If a character does not move on his turn, he can rest to regain 1 willpower. The chieftain will rest this turn. So the chieftain is in some trouble. Your shieldbanger won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost your damage. Oops. Move, rest. Okay, how do you use willpower to boost the damage? L and X to select the fist, then press R1 to add a star to the attack. The number of stars available each turn are determined by your exertion stat. You'll see the damage number go up as you add willpower. Add the star and X to kill this enemy. Okay, so hit X. Gotcha. That's how you do it. Aha! Death becomes him. The foe's lying dead at your feet. I couldn't read in time, sorry. Renounce +5.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more threats to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. A dozen families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his lust. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head. I'm in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight, and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
To the proving grounds. Only the sun has stopped. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Eric, steward of Strand, I manage the governor's business. Ubin, isn't it? It is. I'm just here for the tithe. What do you want? It is. The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. Seems a bit chaotic around here. Eric, what did you have in mind? I didn't exactly agree. What did you have in mind? Scalfings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall scattered after you took out their chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. So, proving grounds, docks. Alright, use L or L1 and R1 to highlight the market tent, then press X to visit the merchant. Pressing L1, R1, not seeing the highlight. Unless users just know it. Wait. Ah! So, that's what it is. It gives me like a little cursor. Alright, gotcha. I got a cursor now. Very interesting. Let me handle this. You meander through rows of open-face houses and eroded stalls. Colored canvases flap on a briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. Blanches. There's a word I've not heard in a while. Hide, I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. The Scalfling's chieftain bled out about an hour ago, Hod. So when you tell me what rat, okay, anus, the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's going to try to kill you this time. They don't talk to me. Eric, need some help here? I don't have the patience for this. Say nothing. I don't have the patience for this. Had sweats visibly fumbling with some dirty trinkets on his table. Wait, just buy one of these. If everybody thinks I'm getting worked over every week, how am I supposed to know much? Just a little food money, yeah? Pay him. Who cares? You toss a silver of silver on the table. You toss a sliver of silver on the table. Both men look at you with surprise. Had gestures meekly to a variety of junk from his stall. Take whatever you like. Only thing I'd like is the name of a place. Noblemen, up East Wall, but that was months ago, last I know. Had skulks away with a wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over. You figure your bodyguard steps forward. Are we done here? Ganolf, were you just wearing green back at the Great Hall? No, just bought them while you were walking around. Why? You look like a frog. No reason they look good. You look like a frog. Better than an eggplant. Off goes off to look at more stalls. Eric, that man of yours seemed unreliable at best. Blind dog wouldn't trust Had, but he used to be scoffing. If they're licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Nobleman is Mead Hall. Best I can tell, the name's ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of these skulks in the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Shouldn't we have an approach of some sort? Where's this place? After this, I'm done here. It's not up to me, my friend. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise, double the usual tithe. I'll remind him. Okay. Going to the Noble Mead, I guess. Alright, I'm guessing that was the autosave symbol. It doesn't... How do you know something is something, though? Oh, Mead House. I can barely read it right there, Mead House. Gotcha. You arrived in front of what must be Nobleman. A few minutes later, Eric appears with a weather-beaten man, introduced as Valgard. I'll point them out. Eric says over his shoulder, ready? Let's get this over with. You're walking through the front door. Odo says, one out. Let's get it over with. That's the spirit, says Valgard. Okay, here we go. Valgard boots the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eric is already at the head of a table, his axe drawn, wide-eyed, drunk and scoffing, scramble to find their own weapons, churning tables and mead steins in the process. Alright, so now we're going into the Noble Hall, Mead Hall, whatever. Nobleman. Alright, select a unit. Use L and X to deploy them into any blue tiles. When all units are satisfactorily deployed, press triangle to start battle. Okay. Oh, I gotta use this. Gotcha. Alright. I want you... Okay, hold on. Use L. Okay, gotcha. You gotta X on them and then L. Alright. I want you here. And then... I want you here. And then... I want you here. So we're not really, you know, doing a whole lot. I don't really want to go straight into battle, though. I want to move over here, see what happens. Stonewall. What the heck is Stonewall? Stonewall blocks 3 damage for hit 1 round. Okay, well, we'll do Stonewall then, I guess. Okay, now we got people moving in. That'll work. Dang, he didn't move in enough, though. Or did he? Rally. I want to attack. Oh, nope, I can't attack. Diagonally. Alright, let's do rally. I want to rally... Big guy. Alright, big guy. Earn your stuffing. Let's attack your strength. I don't think I need the R1. Alright. Another big guy, move on in. And just attack. And I'm going to attack with strength. Boom! Another one bites dust. Bump, bump, bump. See, I'm going to move behind. Use my attack. I don't know if moving behind does anything or not. Yeah, let's go ahead and boost to 2. Get that guy gone. Raid Master. I've earned a trophy and I don't know what the trophy's for. They're going after my big guy though. Don't like that. Alright, come here. Attack. Oh my. That kind of bites. Let's boost it. There we go. Going for armor break. Not gonna happen though. Alright, big man. Let's move you here. And we're gonna attack the little guy for 3. Boom, another one down. +1 renown. Alright, I want to be right here. And I'm going to use Tempest. I want that target. Oh, you can hit your allies too with that. Super. That's good to know now. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop that. Alright, give me an attack. Attack of 6, and I'll boost it twice. Getting better at this. Alright, you come here. I want to attack for just the 3. Got another trophy warden. Not sure what that means, but okay. Trophies. A go-go. Alright, I'm going to come here. And I'm going to end my turn. Oh yeah, I gotta hit it twice. Big guy's in trouble there. Alright. I'm gonna leave him here. Stop that. Tempest. Well, that guy's having a bad day, isn't he? Better get in there and save him, I guess. Alright. Go with 4. Well, he's like a little miniature tank. He's getting it done. Alright, end turn. Okay, big man. I want you to come right here. I want you to attack. I want you to attack this guy. We'll boost it for 1. Guy's got a lot of armor, doesn't he? Alright, we're going to select... I'm not doing everybody again. Alright. Going to attack this time. Rest. No. Attack. Yeah, we're going to attack this guy for 1. Get him done and over with. Oh, he deflected it. Gonna move you here. Alright, we're gonna attack this guy right here. Alright, another one bites the dust. Oh, man down! The frog is down! Run! The frog's down! Not the frog. Anyone but the frog. Alright, hit him for 3. Alright, you sir, come right here. Attack. We'll attack him for 1, get him out of the way. Down you go, son. Alright. Come right here, attack. We'll attack the guy with 3 left. Alright, pillage mode. So really, pillage just kind of speeds it up, which is nice. Alright, I don't want to move this guy. I want to attack. Alright, so we only had one guy fall. Happy about that. Foes lying dead at your feet would grab whatever. I didn't want to read it anyways. Jeez. There they are. Gods be damned. I've got to go wash off this blood. Eric is looking out the hall's windows onto the bay. A fleet of longships approach with sails of bold reds and blues. One banner I know well, Wagner. Next for Val Kingship. Last who spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, important guests see what I deal with all day long. Things makes a little more sense. You hoped I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here with the royal guests arrived. Not me, it's the governor. Now I have to make sure there's no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask for one more favor? No, you cannot. No, Eric, I've done enough already. What is it? If you happen to stall our guests down the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eric and Volgar hustle from the mead house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a spar of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks. Going to the docks, baby. Going to the docks. Ships are coming in. So, Klansman 0, Fighter 0, Varl 32. Don't really know what any of that means. I'm guessing this is the docks. Oh, there, I can barely see it in the blue writing. Right here. Docks. Wow. It's very faint, man. You should have picked, like, a darker color since you had all that light in the background. The light blue was not ideal, man. Wagner. A familiar Val steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version tramping the halls of Glorfheim, abundant in purpose. God, Zubin, you're looking ancient. Comes with being old, and if there's a Wagner, there must be Hakon. Must there? Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid old yawks? At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Joronder demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Glorfheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Alberang, in fact, and glad for it. Hakon motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering, golden wolf head, emblazoned on red, the king of men, or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. King's son looted, don't you know Scrivener? Is that really what it's Scrivener? I don't know. We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grafheim. I have the distinct feeling I've finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should give it a day in better circumstances. I'd drink a week away, but let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Where is Morg? Hakon, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few, others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Magar. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Luden looks for all the world the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grafheim should be more interesting than most years you think. Now let's go back to, okay, weariness suddenly settles in and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Wagner's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke of so highly. Use L to highlight a talk icon and press X to converse with this hero. Aha, so R1 will toggle through. I got it now. I guess it's the prince. Alright, so I'm going to talk to the prince. So I'm going to stop the stream and then restart to create a little break for the viewers. I'll be right back.